Hearing from mentees saying that they applied for things that didn't work out, I just had a feeling in my gut. Like, I remember that. The road can be really windy before you actually get to the destination. Hey y'all, welcome back to Corporate Cousin. My name is Taylor, and this channel is dedicated to helping melanated millennials navigate corporate spaces. Today, we've got a little bit more of a story time for you. I wanted to share just a little bit so that hopefully if you are feeling down about not getting an internship or getting rejected, that you know it's okay and everything works together for your good. Timing truly does matter. And I think there's a huge amount of anxiety around the timing for when you're getting these internships and whether or not you are falling behind if you have not gotten a corporate internship yet. A lot of you do not know, I went to school for 5 years in undergrad. I did not stay 5 years because I failed out of a class or because my grades were awful. It was because I needed more time. I studied business in undergrad and was told freshman year to try to get an internship, but if you don't, for sure get a corporate one by your sophomore year. And if you don't have one, then because now you're a junior and who knows who will want to hire you. But if you can get in there junior year, you'll still be fine. But if you go into your senior year and you haven't had an internship yet, it's crickets for you. And that's what I was told. So freshman year, I tried to get an internship, couldn't get one. I ended up going home back to Michigan, where I'm from. I taught ACT prep classes, which were for high schoolers taking the college entrance exam, which was cool. And thank God I had a job, but it was not a corporate thing. It didn't have anything to do with marketing. My degree of study was marketing. I have friends who were working at JP Morgan and doing all this stuff. And I was like, yikes, okay, that's all right. I'm a freshman. Sophomore year, put myself out there, applied myself in classes, actually joined a professional business fraternity. Shout out to anybody in AK Psi, okay? I said that weird. AK Psi. But yeah, I was really like, all right, I'm going to polish myself sophomore year and put myself out there so that I can get this internship, right? Sophomore year, I apply a bunch of places. I go to the career fairs. My resume is popping, and then I didn't get an internship then either. I ended up going home to Michigan and working at the Motown Museum. I was not singing or giving tours, all right? So don't even ask. Those are not my gifts. But I was working in the gift shop at this museum and all the marketing clubs. Now I've joined a business fraternity and I can't get a business internship? Really? So then what do? Junior year, I'm like, all right, this is my time. I can do it. I'm gonna nail it. I'm gonna work in corporate. And that's not what happened. So junior year, I had studied abroad. I applied like crazy over the semester trying to get an internship at a corporate place, even though I was abroad, because I knew this was going to be my year. Long story short, y'all, I ended up with 4 jobs the summer of my junior year. 4. And none of them were corporate internships, y'all. None of them. I was not getting the corporate dollar. I had 4 because I needed 4, okay? I had one job that was helping me make money, which was working in a consignment shop. So I was dealing with angry customers and fighting theft, and none of that had anything to do with my degree. But I was building skills. The second thing I was doing was actually working for my school so that I could have housing, because I couldn't afford to pay to live anywhere over the summer because I have no real jobs. So I was helping freshman students who were about to enter in the fall. They paid me in housing. The third job that I had was a not paid internship working with someone mostly remotely on their blog and their business. So I was helping them grow what they were doing. I thought I was getting like PR experience and writing experience and some technical experience and like website building and design. And like maybe I was, but mostly it just felt like grunt work with very little like perks. But it was a good experience. I needed the experience. I just didn't know it at the time. The fourth job that I had did pay. It was amazing. I worked with some amazing sisters, and I say sisters like they were real sisters. And they both together started a fashion business. It was like a summer camp where we did all types of entrepreneurship in relation to fashion and helped them really be creative, think outside the box, design things. And it was a really fun internship, and it did pay a small stipend. But none of that was a corporate internship. Now I am a junior and I have peers who are doing all these dope things. At this point, it's not just one or two people at JP or one person who made it to Target corporate or somebody at Macy's or Bloomingdale's. No, it's like everybody. It seemed that way. Like everybody but me. And so I'm telling you this to say that I stayed a 5th year in school because I was blessed enough and privileged enough to have a scholarship that could afford me that opportunity, but also because I needed more time. I needed to get some experience that I could actually use to make the type of coin that I knew I needed to make coming out of school. So I stayed. I'm telling you this to tell you that even if you do have to graduate without corporate experience, it's not the end of the world. You are not behind. You should be trying to get experience, but all experience matters, all right? Yes, make that the headline. All experience matters. If you don't remember anything else from this video, that is your key takeaway, because it really is true. All the stuff that I learned those summers teaching students about how to take a test and talking to people in customer service for the museum and doing all those mini jobs and running around like a crazy person trying to manage my schedule with 4 jobs over a summer taught me so many things. And then when I went into my second junior year, as I like to call it, or my first senior year, however you want to put it, when I did get an internship, 2 corporate internships, mind you, I had to turn one down. I had all the skills that I needed. And yeah, it felt late in the game. And yes, there were moments when I cringed at the thought of all my peers graduating and me graduating a year later. But that's how it needed to go for me. And I don't know what your story is. I don't know what your situation is, but corporate will be there, okay? So my message for you today is that timing really is everything. And don't be a clock watcher. The clock is going to keep moving, yes, but what you need to do is keep you moving. You need to keep doing things to make sure you are building skills, getting experience, and not making yourself feel bad or behind or defeated because you're comparing your journey to someone else's. We all have a destination, and as you know, we as cousins, we're destined, okay? We're dynamic and we're determined. Those are our qualities. So I don't have fancy lies and learnings and what this means for the melanated. I don't have those for you this time. Like I said, it's really just a story time because I need you to know that I landed on my feet, okay? I left college with a great job, but even if you don't leave college with a great job and you have to intern after you get your degree to get some experience, just get the experience and don't make yourself feel like you are light years behind everyone else just because you haven't had that corporate internship yet or you don't feel like you've made it. Because what is making it? I'm in corporate now, and when I tell you, I'm still learning things every day and trying to figure stuff out every day. And the skills and the foundation that I got when I was in college, taking those internships and roles that some were suspect. I didn't mention a couple that I actually had to quit because I wasn't learning anything, or some of the work study that I did just to have spending money in college. We're not gonna talk about that this time, but just know that your journey is your journey and it's gonna look different from what you see around you. Focus on your own skills, your own development, and the path that you are on to get to where you gotta go, okay? Just have faith and believe in yourself and what you are doing. That is what's most important. What's for you won't miss you. And we have to have some closed doors for the right doors opening to actually mean something to us. So just know that as you navigate this world, people will say no to you all the time. And it's probably a blessing in disguise. So hang in there, cousins. I just wanted to say this, hoping that it would encourage some of you. Hearing from mentees saying that they applied for things that didn't work out, I just had a feeling in my gut. I remember that. And they see me and think, oh, you must have always been here or destined for this. And the road can be really windy before you actually get to the destination. And you might be doing a lot of this. Okay, when are things gonna go like this? It seems like all my mentors, all my sponsors, all the people on Instagram, their life goes from here to here, but nobody's path is straight. They just want you to think it is, okay? So I'm here to tell you, because we are family, that my path was not straight, but everything did work out. So don't worry, don't trip. Let me know down in the comments where you're standing. If you applied for some internships and you actually got them, congratulations. Watch another video instead of this one maybe. But if you are struggling through rejection around internships, just know that it's okay. You can catch me in between videos on Instagram. So if you're not already following over there, go ahead and do that. If you know somebody who needs this message, share the video with them and go ahead and subscribe yourself. I will be meeting you here every Thursday with a new video. So I hope you will join the family. Until next time, take care.